I'm gonna help. I'm gonna even walk with you.
No.
Keep it going. Yeah. You got it.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Anna.
Hi.
From Denning.
How old are you, Anna?
I'm 20 years old.
And what do you do for a living?
I don't have a job right now, but that has to do with my situation and stuff, so.
What's your situation?
I suffer from anxiety and depression disorder, so about like 2 or 3 months ago, I was bedridden and I hadn't left my house in a couple months. When I was 14, I was diagnosed with an anxiety disorder. I suffered from a lot of panic attacks. I couldn't leave my house most days. I couldn't leave my room. I couldn't get out of bed. It felt like my mind had given up on me. I didn't see a future. I just didn't want to be here anymore. And
you start to, question your ability as a parent.
You can't do anything. You can't make it better. To see my little girl.
with therapy, I became better. And then about 4 months ago is when it hit me the hardest it's ever hit me before. I felt so bad about myself. I didn't like who I was. I didn't know how to bring myself out of it, and
We felt helpless. We didn't know which way to turn, and nothing was working. And music found her.
being here today is incredible. I remember I couldn't step out of bed. I didn't want to face the world, and now I'm facing thousands of people.
It's going to mean the world to me to see her out there and what it'll do for her.
You know, personally, I also have an anxiety disorder. I suffer from OCD. People don't really know what it takes and how much suffering it is. For you to even show up today is so amazing.
In front of all these people?
Yeah. There isn't anybody alive that at some time doesn't need help in coping. And the world is here for you, and I just want to hear what you have to offer us. So just play and pretend like you're alone in your room and nobody's watching.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
We love you.
There was a secret chord that David played to please the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. A baffled king composing hallelujah.
Amazing voice. You should be proud, guys.
Strong, but she needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew ya. Well, she tied you to the kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. From your lips she drew the hallelujah.
I wasn't ready.
I have no arms and no legs, but I'm very thankful that I have my little chicken drumstick here. People freak out when they see me for the first time. It's so cool. I was at a water slide all by myself. Everyone obviously at the bottom of the slide is looking up and waiting for other people to come down, and here I come and they're freaking out. They're like, You know, like this. And I was so tempted to look at myself and go, what happened? You know? And there were times where I sort of looked at my life and thinking, well, I can't do this and I can't do that. And you keep on concentrating on the things that you wish you had or the things that you wish you didn't have. And you sort of forget what you do have. And there's no point, I believe, in my life where I wish I had arms and legs, I wish I had arms and legs, I wish I had arms and legs, because wishing won't help. But what I've seen in life are just a couple key principles, and the first thing that I've seen is to be thankful. It's hard to be thankful, man. I tell you, when I was 8 years old, I sort of summed up my life and thought, I'm never going to get married, I'm not going to have a job, I'm not going to have a life of purpose. What kind of a husband am I going to be if I can't even hold my wife's hand? It's a lie to think that you're not good enough. It's a lie to think that you're not worth anything. Oh boy. Woo! It's freezing, I can't feel my hands. I love life. You know, so many people come and say, how come you smile so much? And I'm like, well, it's a long story. But it's very simple at the same time. You see, it's very hard to smile sometimes in life. There are things that happen that you don't know and you don't understand, and you don't know if you're going to get through it. You know, you go through your storms in life and you don't know how long this storm is going to be. And today I want to share with you some principles that I've learned in my life that you can use in yours. Being patient is beautiful. I tell you, it's the hardest thing. But I realize I may not have hands to hold my wife's hand, but when the time comes, I'll be able to hold her heart. I don't need hands to hold her heart. You know, it is scary to know how many girls have eating disorders. It is scary to know how many people are just angry at life because of their situation at home and angry at others. It's scary to know how many people actually feel like they're worth nothing. Every single girl right here, right now, I want you to know that you are beautiful. You are gorgeous just the way you are. And you boys, you're the man.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. And high up above or down below, too in love to let it go, but if you never try you'll never know just what you were.
They have the wind underwear. Huh? The wind block underwear? Yeah.
I will try to fix you.
What a nice audience. Thank you so much.
Sophomore from Penn State. Dornerton running second.
Dornerton last year scored 23 points for the Golden Gophers in their Big Ten championship. So they're really relying on getting a lot of points from her this weekend. And she's just coming by Fondor now in the home stretch, heading into the bell lap. Down.
Dornerton falling down, gets up quickly, but that's going to cost her. Lucky she wasn't injured.
Her teammate just went to the front, though, so they may be able to recover from that. And Dornerton is flying down the backstretch.
She is catching up.
She is going to catch Fondor, and she may catch the leaders.
Wow.
But she's got fun.
This is a gutsy effort by Dornerton. Can she pull it off? She's moved into third. Dornerton coming down the stretch from the outside. Dornerton coming on strong. Dornerton all the way. Dornerton. Yes, she did it. Wow, unbelievable.
That is amazing. To fall in a 600, I mean, this is basically a sprint. I mean, this is an extended 400, basically. To fall with 200 meters to go and get up and win, that is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
That's one of the most exciting things I've seen. Here's the fall.
Oh, she trips on Fawn's shoe.
It looked like Fawn just clipped her heel, and she went down just before the bell lap.
Fondor had to high hurdler to avoid a collision.
And she is powering down this home stretch, just doing everything she can to win this heat.
I get really mad when my brother hits me a lot.
I don't like it when you say you don't want to play with me.
When I'm mad, my brain can get a headache and it can start hurting.
Your blood keeps pumping because you're like really mad. And you start to get sweaty because you're getting really, really mad. And then when you start getting really mad, you turn red.
When your body can't really control yourself, mad just takes over your body. I just get out of control. It's kind of like if you had a jar and then the jar would be your brain and then you put glitter in the jar and that would be how you would feel like. If you shook up the jar and the glitter went everywhere, that would be how your mind looks. And it's like spinning around and then you don't have any time to think.
And you sometimes punch stuff and people when you don't really mean it. When I get angry, I feel it in my heart. I really don't like when I get angry. The amygdala really reacts, but the prefrontal cortex tries to keep it down. When I feel like I want to, get really angry and yell, I just sometimes, take deep breaths. First you find a place where you can be alone, then you find some way to relax and calm down. When I need to calm down, I take deep breaths.
I breathe in through my nose. Sometimes I close my eyes or just take deep breaths.
It's coming down, it's not moving. It's slowing down and then it stops. And the heart pumps slow and then it goes into your brain.
It's like all the sparkles are at the bottom of your brain.
My brain like slows down, and then like I feel more calm, and then I'm like ready to speak to that person.